Look at this super bad road. I really don't feel anything now, a little bit, but we have 24-inch wheels. 24 inches. Normally on 24 inches, you couldn't even ride normal, but just look at this. It doesn't really even care. So hello people, this is Moscarblog and this is the brand new MANHART SV650 and it's based on the Range Rover P530, the Range Rover Sport, and MANHART have taken it, put the beautiful livery on it, the black with the yellow, the black with the gold, and it now has 650 horsepower. This new Range Rover Sport is actually using a BMW engine now. It's not the Jaguar engine anymore. This is now from BMW, the 50i engine, 530 horsepower stock, and MANHART have put 650 horsepower on it, which makes this thing drive really nice, really beastly. So people, under the bonnet is a 4.4 V8 by BMW, the MANHART SV650. This is a BMW 4.4 V8 engine, and MANHART have put this beautiful engine cover on it. And this engine is from the 850i, and it suits this car really a lot. It has this masculine touch to it, this masculine feeling. And this is the engine of the MANHART SV650. We have these golden accents here on the front. Everything here is made by MANHART. This golden accents, beautiful black paint. MANHART written here. MANHART written also here on the top. So people, moving onto the wheels, we have crazy 24-inch rims by MANHART. These are 24 inches, but they don't look this big on this car because this car is so massive. But these are 24-inch wheels by MANHART on this MANHART SV650. So people, I will now show you the air suspension of the MANHART SV650 of the Range Rover Sport, the brand new one. So just look at it now. We are now putting it down. Just look how much this car is going down. It's now sitting on the ground. This is so crazy. And now look at it from the back. Look at it from the back when we lift it up. Look at it from the back now. We're gonna lift it up. Just look at this, how much actually it's going up. Look at this. Are you seeing this? This is so much. This is such a high difference. So moving on to the side of this beautiful MANHART SV650, MANHART has changed the hood. Look at these beautiful golden accents here. The SV650 badge, MANHART striping down there with a beautiful end like a race flag here at the end. We have these door handles here in the MANHART SV650. These door handles, they remind me of the Mercedes. They come out when you've unlocked the car, and when you lock the car, they go inside. So let's now move on to the back of the MANHART SV650. As you can see, we have a really flat back. MANHART written here instead of Range Rover. MANHART badge, SV650, black and gold livery. The stripe going over the roof as well. And we have these beautiful quad tailpipes here. They look really masculine, these quad tailpipes, and they suit this car a lot. And these quad tailpipes also produce a really nice sound. Listen to it. Really masculine, nice sound from this MANHART SV650. Listen to it. So people, let's check out the interior of the MANHART SV650, the Range Rover Sport First Edition. Forged carbon here because we have the first edition Meridian sound system here and these beautiful screens. This car is fully equipped with leather. It has an Alcantara roof lining, a panoramic roof, super high quality leather as well. This car has such a quality feeling to it. You feel the luxury aspect. We have beautiful floor mats. We have the climate control here at the back. So let's now jump to the front and talk here about the front. This is the doorstep of the MANHART SV650, as you can see, first edition badge. This is the beautiful full leather seat. It's so comfortable. Here you can see it. Everything is super luxurious about this interior. The brand new Range Rover steering wheel we have here. Let's jump inside. So people, when we close the door, we have here the forged carbon, the leather, and these seats are electrical and memory seats, of course. We have these aluminium window switches here. This is the new infotainment system operated by haptic touch, which is a really haptic touch. It has a really special feeling to it. It's really hard, like a button, honestly. I have to really press it and you feel that you are pressing something. So if we go here to car, we can go to drive, and now we can put off stuff like the start stop automatic here, or the traction control, everything like that is here. And this is our ride height through here. And if we go to the right here, we have a little compass. Here we have our media, we have how the car is tilted, we have our compass, we can access music through here. If we press it, look, if I just touch it, it doesn't work. I really have to press it like a haptic button, like a real button, which is super nice. This is our home screen. And yeah, this is the new infotainment system of the Range Rover Sport, the brand new first edition P530. So people, I think I've talked enough. Meridian sound system in here, everything super quality, super luxurious feeling. Let's now take it out for a drive. So people, let's start driving the MANHART SV650. It's called 650 because it has 650 horsepower. This is the Range Rover Sport. This is not the SVR yet, it's not out. This is the brand new Range Rover Sport, as you can see here. And let's see how it drives. Starting off, it's super comfortable. This has a next level comfort, especially now after jumping out of the CSL. This is so much more comfortable. This is a real luxury car. So people, this car stock has 530 horsepower already. This number may sound familiar because this engine here is in the 50i's of BMW. This is a BMW engine, the same used in the 850i for example, and that's why this has 530 horsepower stock. But MANHART has tuned it to 650 horsepower now, which is significantly more. So let's see how this thing will perform. I've heard that stock it doesn't perform really well, even worse than the times claimed. And now let's see what MANHART did to it. I feel like I'm driving a really big boat, which is quite a nice feeling. This is really comfortable. I could imagine drive 1,000 kilometers in this easily. So people, with this switch here, I can put it into the dynamic mode. As you can see, if I switch even more, it's echo, we have comfort, we have for snow, we have for mud, we have sand, we have everything you can imagine in this car. So let's now listen to the Range Rover here, how it sounds. Got a nice aggressive sound. It's really silent in here, but I think it's louder from the outside. But this is nice because this is a luxury car. You don't want it all the time loud in here and stuff. So it's really good. Super futuristic interior. I need like 2 hours to figure everything out here. Super futuristic. A huge upgrade to the previous models. A good job by Range Rover and MANHART for this engine tuning. Just look how nice this is. Wow. Goes really nice. It's so brutal how this car goes. It's nice actually. So the SV650 by MANHART, it still has that super nice suspension, and they just tuned the engine and the exterior and made that look really menacing. But it still drives really well. Not too sporty, super comfortable actually. It's like swimming a little bit around. It's such a big tank, this car, and it's so luxurious. This seat here is it's just amazing, this car. You can clearly feel that this car has a rear axle steering. It feels really nimble and small when you are taking corners, when you are turning. It feels really, you can clearly feel the rear axle steering. I didn't expect that, but I'm clearly feeling it right now. We have a super bad road here and you don't even feel it despite we have 24 inches. There's like a lot of little holes in here and you are not feeling it at all in this car. Because it's so comfortable and such a nice thing to drive. Honestly, it's not a sports car, even though it has the name sport in it, but it's still a super nice cruiser and a really big serious SUV. And I also really like the sound of it. Listen to it. Sounds really nice, this thing. Masculine sound, not too loud, not too silent. Let's listen to it a little bit with the windows up, and let's hear how this thing sounds. You can clearly hear the sound. You can clearly hear it. That's from the outside. There is no fake sound pumped in here or anything. It feels really small when I'm driving it. Like right now, look at this corner with such a big car. This is because of the rear axle steering. The steering feel here is also really good, really light. I really like this car. It's a nice experience to drive this thing. It's a super good daily driver, super modern with this new technology in here. Actually quite a nice package, and especially as a MANHART SV650, this car is also really special. You will not see them a lot on the road, so you will have a really special car with more power and more presence to it. So people, let's now give it a full throttle here. Whoa, what a sound. Obviously it isn't the fastest, a lot of weight, 2.5 tons. Yeah, obviously it isn't the fastest, 2.5 tons, but still, it goes really good. Look at this. And the sound is super good as well, wow. But you can feel that it's not, like it's way too soft to drive fast. I can feel it moving around, but still. Wow, this is a nice SUV. It's a nice package. We can operate the climate by this here. We just turn it and then we can change the temperature, as you can see here. Now it's on the lowest, and now you will hear it, that it's blowing. This is all operated by touch and turning. If I pull it out like this, we can change how hard the air pressure is and how much air is coming out on me. As you can see, the 7 is the hardest one, and we can turn it down all the way to 1, or I think even 0. As you can see now, nothing, complete silent. Let's put it back to the 6 and then press it in, and then we have back the temperatures here, which is really nice. If we push it down, we can now adjust our heated seat. So there's a lot of functionality in this button actually, but I want to turn it off here. Now it's turned off, and now we just have the animation like before. So people, there's a really bad road here. As you can see, I don't feel anything of it. This is super comfortable and super nice. Just really, this is such a comfortable big car, such a luxurious vehicle. And it's nice that MANHART also does these super luxurious vehicles. They started with BMWs only and sports cars and stuff, and now they are also doing these luxury vehicles, giving them a little bit more of an exclusive and a sporty touch, which is really nice if you ask me. I really like this car. Look at this super bad road. I really don't feel anything now, a little bit, but we have 24-inch wheels. 24 inches. Normally on 24 inches, you couldn't even ride normal, but just look at this. It doesn't really even care. This is such a comfortable car, honestly. This is a really bad road, and if I now put it into the comfort mode, it will even get better, because now I'm in the dynamic mode. Look at the steering here. This is the rear wheel steering. Doing a great job making this car feel more small. Super broken roads here, but this car has no problem with it. The suspension is completely refined. Now even more, look, I will take all of it. You don't really feel it. This is so comfortable, this thing. So people, this was my review of the MANHART SV650 based on the Range Rover Sport P530. I hope you like it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.